Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Dave Stewart, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
The center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Digging in, Omar Vizquel comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. And now pitch on the way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Henderson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
At the plate, Carlos Baerga. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Chapman brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Oral Hershiser will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Roll. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Got him swinging in the dirt. Alomar recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Henderson is retired, and there's one away. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Stepping into the box, Jason Giambi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hershiser into the windup. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-2 is the count.
Swung on and hit on the ground to Vizquel. It's short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Striding into the box, Albert Bell. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
That missed. That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jim Tomei.
Now to the plate, Jim Tomei. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1. Ball one.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Striding in for the Indians, Larry Doby, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Fox in foul ground. And this will land foul. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Simeon with a great slide to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
McGwire.
Pitch on the way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Alomar goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Fox is retired, 2 down now.
The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hershiser has his target and delivers. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Eddie Murray, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Murray.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeehaw! Ball. No, that's the ball. 2-1. Ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready now, Sandy Alomar, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Murray aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
Nope,
that's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 the count. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
So digging in now, Omar Vizquel. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Jose Canseco. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Austin Allen. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Henderson. Man at first after the 2-out walk. belt. Kicks and deals. A runner on first with 2 away. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Albert Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. high in the air out to center field. Henderson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Ready for another chance? Manny Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Second and third, 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Indians strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
No ball.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark McGuire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in to try it again, Reggie Jackson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Now it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Vizquel has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, Eddie Murray will start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. In now, Sandy Alomar. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0. Yeah!
Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Simeon's there. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the A's.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-1.
2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that leads us right to our Oakland leaderboard as we see that his season total is good for second best on the club. So striding in, Matt Chapman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
No balls.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2, and he fouls this one off.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheel.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Austin Allen stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hershiser gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Low ball.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
2-2's the count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 5 innings complete. The A's lead this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel.
Omar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1.
Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, Carlos Baerga as he rips it on the ground to second. Simeon's got it. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Bell. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Jim Thome is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Manny Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, but here comes the tying run from 3rd. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready for another shot now. Larry Doby. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. he probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Chapman's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Settling in now, Jason Giambi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Pitch on the way. Bounce to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Stepping in, Mark McGuire. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, 3-2 now. Jimmy Fox would be next. Skied into straightaway right. Doby is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Murray. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 home.
2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, DarthInsane-O.
At the plate, Sandy Alomar as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1-1.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
1-2.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simeon. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Joaquin Soria trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Striding in, Carlos Baerga. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A big lead off a second. Now the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's got it. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A's bullpen does its job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Jimmy Fox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey!
3-1 now. Reggie Jackson waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Softly hit out to short. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Canseco.
In now, Jose Canseco. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2.
Ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Now another one hit deep to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Nick Whitgren takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Nick Whitgren.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
3 runs already home here. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 4-1. Dennis Eckersley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Albert Bell. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Albert Bell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Eckersley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hard on the ground toward short. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Striding in once again, Manny Ramirez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. They trail it 4-1. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Stepping in, Jason Giambi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
1 strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mark McGuire.
At the plate now, Mark McGuire. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Vizquel scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 4-1. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
17, Liam.
All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Larry Doby.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
So stepping in, Eddie Murray. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. Long run for the left fielder. but this will land untouched.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Canseco is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batter, the catcher, Sandy Alomar.
Standing in, Sandy Alomar, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Athletics pick up win number 70 to top the division. Joaquin Soria wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.